Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend, and today is July 4th, 2009, and this is the day that I have received my 3,000th subscription here on my YouTube channel. Now, I must admit that these thank you videos that I keep making are getting to be kind of cliche, redundant, and pretty much just need to be done without saying, because you guys know that I appreciate everything that you do for me here. Every time you comment and favorite and rate a video and send it to someone who you think's going to like to hear what I'm talking about or doing and whatever else. So, thank you guys. You guys know I appreciate all that. I never ask you to do that. I never put up the little corny things, rate 5 stars if you like red shirts. I don't do lame shit like that. So, thank you to everyone that has just willingly passed my word along to people who think are going to appreciate and enjoy to hear what I have to say, because I never thought that I'd be sitting here in front of a camera talking at any point in my life and getting paid to do what I do here for you people. So, thank you. And I guess what I'm trying to say here is don't expect to see too many of these videos here in the near future. Like I said, they're awfully redundant, and the thank you goes without saying. And I'm going to do milestone videos here every time I reach a certain subscription point, but if a 1,000 subscriber goes by and I don't thank you guys, don't think it's because I'm being ignorant or trying to ignore you guys. I just want you to know that, it all goes without saying. And I guess I just want to address a few random things while I have a random video to make here. And one of the things I want to say is, with the fan following and everything, and with the website over at theawesomearchfiend.com, I'm getting just inundated with emails, suggestions, questions, miscellaneous comments, and all the other sorts of good shit that comes along with the game, and it's rightfully expected. I'm not complaining about it, but it's to the point now where I cannot physically address, and in some cases read everything that you guys send over to me. So people that get antsy about it or think I'm trying to ignore you, it's nothing personal. I got stuff to do here, and I'm fully appreciative of what you guys do for me here, don't get that wrong, but I got a partial remedy that I think is going to help alleviate some of the people that I don't correspond with, and it'll be something that's sort of an interactivity here that you guys may enjoy. And actually, a friend of mine over on my website, Mayu, the girl who I always mispronounce her name and I just did there, recommended a concept that I actually kind of liked, and I want to go with it, and that is create a new series of videos here for you guys. And I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Ask the Archfiend segments that I release here. And what those are is just a series of videos I make where you come to my chat room, which is on the homepage of theawesomearchfiend.com, at 8 o'clock Eastern Time on Friday nights, and you just ask me random questions. And what Mayu had recommended that I do is just create like a series of videos that is just basically compiled of private messages and miscellaneous emails and just whatever gets asked of me, and then just make a video out of it. And I feel that that's actually a brilliant idea. You can basically knock out a series of questions that get asked to me, and a lot of times the same questions gets asked to me multiple times. So I can make a video addressing 10 to 20 of you just by talking about one thing, rather than typing out 10 to 20 responses in an email or a private message. So I'm going to do that, and on top of doing that, to help create the participation here from you guys, is I want you guys to name this segment. So, like I said, it's going to be a video where you guys just send me your miscellaneous questions or whatever. You don't have to participate in this. That's what I'm saying. This is going to help alleviate the people I can't get to. That's the main reason why I'm doing this. But if you want to send me a miscellaneous question, you're free to do that as well. So, just the comments and concerns, like some people say, why don't you do a rant on this? And maybe I'll tell you why I want to do a rant on this or why I don't. So that can knock out, a few hundred people that ask me about certain topics, which we'll get into. Anyway, so you guys are to name this segment. You can leave a comment, send me a private message, and when I make the first in the series of this video, I'm going to name you and acknowledge you for basically naming a show here on the Archfiend channel on YouTube. So hopefully you guys enjoy that and you have, something witty and clever, and um, I might even like narrow it down to like a top 10 and create a poll, or I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when I get to it. If I see something that really catches my attention, I'll probably just end up going with that. So we'll see what you guys have to come up with here. And just an example of like what this type of video is going to look like. I'll answer one of the main questions that gets asked me pretty much on a daily basis, and it's kind of a broad subject, and that is, how can I make videos like you? How can I, get paid on YouTube? Just how can I, be a success, sit in front of a camera, talk, and have people listen? The one thing that I have to say to people here is, yeah, I mean, it does take a little bit of talent to turn on a camera, to be able to talk, for 10 to 20 minutes like I do on a subject, and not have to, do chop edits every 5 seconds or anything like that, and sound coherent and basically be entertaining enough that you want to watch to the end. But this stuff isn't rocket science, people. People act like, and I'm flattered and all, that they think I'm, just basically like a genius in front of the camera, but anyone can do this, people. Anyone out there that's watching this can be me behind a camera, sitting there talking and getting paid for something that I never thought I would be able to get paid for in my entire life. So, yeah. The one thing that I can say to anyone that asks me about this is just stick with it. Have opinions. Practice if you want. If you stutter or stammer, you don't look like you can, talk coherently in front of a camera, talk in front of a mirror, rehearse, practice. I mean, I'm fortunate enough that I took a number of, public speaking courses in college. I mean, that's helped polish my game here, if you will, and I sound more professional, if there's any way you can sound more professional here on YouTube. But yeah, it's still not rocket science, like I said. Anyone could be doing what I'm doing here, people. And so many people out there tell me, like, oh, I'm doing topics that you talk about and people still don't listen to me. And, it's really tough getting people to follow along. And the one thing I want to say to those people is, success doesn't come, like, in an instant. And I actually wrote down a few dates on this notepad here that I'm going to go over with you people, just to show you the road that I took to get where I'm at here today. Okay, the Archfiend channel was founded here on YouTube on April 8th, 2006. Ironically enough, that is 2 days after AVGN started his account here on YouTube. Just a little bit of history for when that question comes up on Jeopardy in the future. Now, I got 500 subscribers on August 5th, 2008. You're looking at over 2 years it took me just to get what would be considered a modest following. I mean, 500 is a decent sized fan base here. It's nothing to be, ashamed of or anything like that. But it took me over 2 years to get there. I mean, people act like, oh, you're such a great speaker in front of the camera. Dude, it took me over 2 years just to get people to pay attention to me here on YouTube. So, as good as you guys think I am, this, it isn't exactly, a snap of the fingers breeze here to get quote-unquote popular here on YouTube. So, yeah, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes diligence. I mean, I make videos on a number of topics that helps basically create a forum of videos here that will hopefully appeal to at least someone at some point in time. So, being versatile is one of the main keys here. Being coherent when you speak, acting like you at least know what you speak helps as well. I mean, you don't need to be a goddamn PhD in every subject that you speak about. Do a little research. Practice in front of a mirror. See if you, practice recording yourself and watching it back. And if you don't like it, then what do you expect other people to think? They probably won't like it either. So, yeah, it's nothing that's going to be, easy for breezy here, if you will. And it takes time, people. It takes time. But now I'm to the point where when I saw that I had 3,000 subscriptions, actually 2 days ago I saw that I had about 30 subscribers to go to 3,000, and someone brought it to my attention. I was like, holy shit, when did this happen? it's to the point now where I get the amount of subscribers, I don't even realize how fast they're coming in. I got my last 1,000 subscribers in less than 2 months. It took me over 2 years to get 500 subscribers, and now I'm to the point where I get 1,000 subscribers in under 2 months. So yeah, people, that's basically what I have to say. Just create a broad series of videos, talk coherently, smile, have nice blue eyes, get contacts if you don't. But yeah, you can end up being like me here on YouTube because it's nothing you need a college degree for. It's nothing you need to be professional about. And there's videos where I'm just a complete juvenile. You guys all know that. But everything I do is calculated and for a reason here, and that's why I'm a success here. That's why I get paid to talk in front of a camera. So yes, everyone that has, emailed me and texted me about that and asked me questions about that on my chat room and all that good stuff, hopefully you feel that I have sufficiently answered that now. And what you just saw was basically a segment from what you can expect to see in that new series of videos that has no name yet because you guys haven't named it. So hopefully you enjoy that new series, and I guess just on a final note here, I just want to say congratulations to IGSRJ. He has also received a milestone, and he got his 5,000th subscription today here, people. And it's kind of ironic that the two of us reached a milestone in subscriptions on the same exact day. And not only on the same exact day, but it was within minutes of each other. I got my 3,000 subscription, and within 10 minutes later, he got his 5,000 subscription. So it's kind of weird, and just one of the many coincidences about the two of us. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys again, and just expect nothing but bigger and better things. And there's a lot of topics I'm holding on to in my back pocket, and a couple other things I want to talk about and show you guys that I'm kind of holding off to till my fan base gets bigger than what it is right now, because you don't want to, quote unquote, shoot your entire load early on in the game here. And that was disgusting. I should have used a different analogy there. Anyways, enjoy this. Enjoy naming my future segment here on the Archfiend channel here on YouTube, and enjoy your 4th of July. Try not to blow off any limbs. If you're going to blow up anything, make sure it's produce. Watermelons and cantaloupes make for fantastic backyard explosions for those barbecues here on the 4th of July. And don't drink and drive and die, as I said in my video last night from the Ask the Archfiend segment. And yeah, I got nothing else to say. Congratulations again to IGSRJ, and I'm babbling on, so I'm just going to go ahead and say good night. Good night.